Welcome to Everyday Peace with Dr. Drayvon James. Today we're continuing in our series on how to shorten the distance between where you are and where you want to be, right? This is a law of attraction, a law of manifestation video, right? This is how to manifest, how to attract the things, people, and circumstances that you desire in your life. How to do that. And there are 12 simple disciplines, because I like to keep it simple, sweetie. There are 12 simple disciplines that if you will start to practice them now, you will see tremendous movement. I guarantee tremendous movement in your life towards your desires and goals, right? So before we get started, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, get ready to put your comments in, because we're on discipline number 2. Previously, we talked about hearing, the discipline of hearing. Today, we're talking about the discipline of courage. Do you think of courage as a skill set or just something that some people have? Some people are more courageous than other people, right? Not true at all. Courage in this sense, when we're talking about shortening the distance between you and your desired outcome, right? So what I want you to know is that everything that you desire in life, desire in truth, meaning that this is a desire that you have that is not only a service to you, but is a service to mankind or humankind in some form or fashion, right? So you have this desire and it's going to benefit not only you, but your loved ones, perhaps your community, your country, even the world, maybe. And that desire, in truth, is moving towards you. And you want to be moving towards it. And you can see if you're moving towards it and it's moving towards you, you can get there really quickly. What happens in most of our lives is that we have this strong desire and the universe starts spinning on its axis to move it towards us. And we have all the activities that start moving away from it. So the desire is like this and we never meet, right? So we want to be moving towards each other. And that's how we shorten this distance between where we are and our true desires, our heart desires. So courage is the second discipline. Now listen to what courage is, because you can develop the skill. Anyone can develop the skill. Courage means that you hold steadfast to your desire, whatever that is, no matter what the external world is showing you. You know how that is. I'll give you a story, true story from my own life. I have 2 wonderful children. One's in college, one's in the last year of high school. But prior to that, I had lots of difficulties with pregnancies. And no matter what the doctors told me, I held the vision of being a mom. I didn't have all of the knowledge of how that was going to happen. My body definitely seemed to be telling me something else was going to happen. But I held that vision. Sad event after sad event. Sure, my heart was broken, but my focus and my feelings, I already felt like a mom. And I didn't know how that was going to manifest. It could have manifested so many different ways. But because I had the courage in the face of opposition, right? I had the courage, that feeling, that faith, that belief didn't diminish. Circumstances showed up that looked as though they were in opposition to that. And still I said, I will be a mom. I didn't only say it from my mouth, I felt it in my heart. I didn't need anyone else to touch and agree with me. I love that phrase. I'm not down on that phrase, because I do believe that the word of God says we're 2 or more gathered, right? And there God is in the midst, which means all that means is that miraculous things are going to happen. And I believe that. But courage meant for me and will mean for you as we go through the series together. It means that you all by yourself hold the belief so firm that it does not matter what shows up in the external world. So that's discipline number 2. And that is strong. I hope that example that I gave you lets you know how this is a strong thing to do, because you can imagine some opposition shows up in our life and we just think, okay, that dream's over. It's not going to happen for us. I don't know, what you're believing for, but health was one of the things that I was believing for. You may be believing for finances, you may be believing for a marriage, for a lot of different things, but believe for it. Believe and have the courage to believe no matter what the external world is showing you, no matter what we call these things problems and setbacks. Don't let that be your focus. have the courage to continue to focus on your heart's desire without putting restraints on how it shows up, right? You don't know how it's going to show up. You just know that your job is to work with the universe. Remember that desire is coming towards you. You want to move towards it by disciplining your courage. And courage is one of those things, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that courage is a singular activity, right? It doesn't matter what someone else is doing about your dream. You have to hold the vision for your dream. I know you can do it. I believe in you. So we're on rule 2. Rule 2 is courage. Rule 1, or discipline number 1, was hearing. If you haven't heard that video, go back one and get that. And I'll see you soon. We'll talk about the next step towards shortening the trip between where you are now and where you want to be. I'm Dr. Drayvon James. I absolutely love you. If you have not taken the opportunity to subscribe and like to this video, please do so. Please leave comments. I do read them. And thank you for those of you who are reached out and have asked for my free passion video, Discovering Your Passion. If you haven't gotten that free training video, please do so. It's absolutely free. You can get it by leaving a comment here saying just free and giving me your email address, or you can email me directly at Dr. Drayvon James at gmail.com. That's wrong. All that.